So there's this book called The Miracle of Mindfulness, written by this Vietnamese Zen master, a poet, and peace activist named Thích Nhất Hạnh. The main idea of it all is that life's real. Magic is not flying around in the air or swimming, but being aware on the earth with it. This book says that practicing mindfulness, or being completely present, is what makes life amazing and filled with joy and peace. Each chapter in this book just helps you realize that you're living your life right now, and if you learn to be present, you can make each moment a magical experience. So, right here and now, life is happening to us, right? However, a significant number of us appear to live our lives in a manner that suggests we're stuck in the past or perhaps even the future. You know, we tend to be constantly thinking about events or situations that have already occurred, or those that are heading our way. This profound Vietnamese Zen master, Thích Nhất Hạnh, delivers a beautiful message in his book entitled The Miracle of Mindfulness, challenging us to recognize that the largest miracle lies not in performing something extraordinary or even flying, but simply in being alive right here, right now. This idea isn't merely a philosophical musing, but rather a practical guide that inspires living, being fully present in each moment, appreciating each task we complete, and cherishing every smile we share. Here's a simpler version of the content in a more casual tone.
The core of mindfulness is simply being aware of where you are in the present. Sometimes it's about being fully present while doing everyday things, like washing dishes. Instead of rushing through tasks and stopping to have tea afterward, you take your time and fully engage with each task. Pay attention to even the smallest actions and see them as sacred. The beauty of breathing lies in how it connects our body and mind. When you breathe mindfully, you bring both into the present moment. Inhale, I'm taking in air. Exhale, I am releasing air. Just a few mindful breaths can soothe your mind and calm any storm.
Staying in the present. Eating. Take your time savoring every single bite, slow, and steady your pace to fully enjoy the flavors present in each mouthful. By doing so, you're essentially connecting with life itself, giving it the attention and time it deserves. Movement. Take your time walking and exploring everywhere you go, whether it's a park or your own neighborhood. The ground you gently tap your feet on is considered sacred and holds a deep connection with nature. Listening. When you're genuinely listening to someone speaking, you don't just sit there idly waiting for your turn to speak. Dive deep and truly understand the person's message and intentions. Working. Engage in activities more mindfully, taking the necessary time to properly prepare and put in the effort required. Even cleaning a room can transform into a mindful meditation, ensuring every corner is washed in the right way. 3. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. Thich Nhat Hanh has some insightful words. Celebrate the presence of joy. Cultivate gratitude by making a conscious effort to appreciate whatever you have, no matter how small it may seem. This way, the positive aspects of life begin to flourish, reducing stress and suffering in the process. 4. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is being present, aware of the present moment. Thich Nhat Hanh has some beautiful words. Live in stillness. Engage in mindfulness by focusing on the task at hand, observing the environment around you, and taking the time to truly experience each moment. This way, you can fully enjoy life as it unfolds, making every experience meaningful and enriching. The connection of all things interbeing. We all exist together. Sunshine, clouds, rain, and farmers' work are just parts of a whole. Similarly, you are part of your ancestors, your culture, and your surroundings. When you do harm to someone else, you're hurting yourself. When you show love to someone, you're loving yourself too. Understanding this helps create empathy and awareness of the world around us. 7. Mindfulness practices. Savasana meditation. Lie down and focus on your breath. See thoughts as passing clouds. Walking meditation. Notice each step as you take it, connecting your body and soul. Gentle loving kindness meditation. Count silently. May I be happy, may I be safe. May you be happy, may you be safe. Meditation isn't about getting away. It's about finding yourself again. Mindfulness isn't merely about feeling good. It's about being involved in a larger, more significant context. When a mindful instructor is present in the classroom, it can make a considerable difference. When parents exhibit mindfulness, their families grow stronger and more resilient. When individuals become mindful, their countries have the potential to flourish. You see, the essence of it all starts in the mind. If you aren't already mindful, you can work on developing that skill. Here are some helpful tips on being more mindful. Engage in living in the moment. Just be present and breathe, and don't neglect. Even the most basic endeavors, such as eating or walking, can feel divine. Do not fight your emotions or sentiments. Instead, accept and embrace them. We are all in this together. Whether it's amongst friends or between parents and children, each of us needs the support. Meditation isn't about getting rid of concerns or seeking to escape the difficulties of life. Instead, it's about returning to oneself. When you begin to embrace mindfulness in all aspects of your life, you'll begin to notice the tranquility and happiness it brings. If mindfulness is pursued on a global scale, it might aid in cutting down conflicts, hatred, and division, and promote love and unity. In my own life, I find the Miracle of Mindfulness to be more than just a book. It's a guide to living a life full of awareness, contentment, and purpose in a busy and convoluted world. In personal life, it assists you in letting go of stress, anxiety, and excessive thought, merely by being present and focused. In relationships, mindful communication and understanding can heal rough patches, cut down irritation, and cultivate stronger connections. In work settings, focused presence greatly enhances productivity and innovation. You accomplish more in less time without overworking. In spiritual exploration, mindfulness broadens our appreciation for life and the connections that remain persistent. In society, when people apply mindfulness collectively, it can establish a world overflowing with compassion, unity, and peace. To sum it all up, the true enchantment of the Miracle of Mindfulness lies not merely in reading about it, but in being it in one's life and making a distinctive impact. 1. The Miracle of Mindfulness is not just a book to read, it is a guide to live. If you truly want peace, clarity, and happiness, don't just read these pages. Practice them in your daily life. 2. Every lesson in this book is a seed. If you plant it in your actions, it will grow into a life filled with calm, compassion, and meaning. 3. This book is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Read it, absorb it, and let mindfulness transform the way you breathe, walk, eat, and live. 4. The Miracle of Mindfulness is not about escaping life, but about coming home to life itself. Apply its points, and you will discover that happiness has always been within you. 5. So don't just listen to this summary, take the next step. Pick up this book, practice its wisdom, and experience the real miracle, living fully in each moment.